on, there we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope I can live up to that introduction. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Let me say it again. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, good. I'm here. Have you ever heard somebody say that before? You ask them how they're doing today, especially at your job. They say, I'm here. It's not a fucking answer to that question. I didn't ask you where you were. I know you're here. I mean, I can physically see you standing right in front of me. People say that a lot, and I think the subtext is, I'm here, I'm at my job, isn't that good enough for you? Give me a fucking cookie. And yeah, I get it, but I mean, you are kind of a grown adult, and I mean, you kind of need to do your fucking job. I mean, is that what you're going to say to your manager whenever you see your manager asks how you're doing today? Oh, I'm here. Like, is your manager going to be like, oh, yeah, you are here. You know what? You've worked so hard today, you've been here for 5 minutes, you can go home. Good job, good work today. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I work at a big box retail store. I can't tell you the name of it contractually, but I can tell you it runs with Walmart. I hope that didn't give too much away. But let me tell you guys something about working at these big box stores, and then when you go into them, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, all this shit. There's no such thing as customer service. You know, like when you're little and you believe in Santa Claus? Well, customer service is like that for adults. We believe in customer service. We think it really exists. It doesn't exist. It's not real. So there's no such thing as it. And I mean, have you ever heard somebody walk into Walmart saying to themselves or saying to their spouse, like, man, I cannot wait to ask the friendliest sales associate where the pickles are? No, that has never happened. I'm pretty sure it's never happened. When I was younger, I lived a very sheltered life. In junior high, was the first time I heard about drugs. I never knew about drugs. I didn't know the concept about drugs. I didn't know what they were, really. And we had a guy come and talk to us about the dangers of them. And the first thing he said was, let me tell you guys about drugs. And I was like, yes, please do. I don't know much about it. And he started talking about meth. And I don't know much about meth. I mean, at that time, I didn't know much about it. And he started showing a slideshow of all these people who were addicted to meth, kind of like before and after pictures of these people who were addicted to meth. And one thing that I noticed was a lot of these people had rotten teeth, like their teeth were all falling out. And it kind of reminded me when I was younger of what my mom used to say. She used to tell me, don't eat sweets, they'll rot your teeth. Kind of like a little rhyme to make me, stay away from candy all the time. So I'm sitting in junior high looking at these guys with their teeth rotting out and shit. And I'm thinking, wow, meth must be really sweet. And that's how I became a meth addict. There's a show on TLC called Toddlers and Tiaras. It's kind of weird if you ask me. I kind of feel sorry for pedophiles who are trying to get over their child porn addiction. They're just sitting there flipping through the channels, and all of a sudden they see Toddlers and Tiaras on. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a pedophile or anything, but if I was a guy trying to get over my child addiction, my child fantasy addiction, and I see a show called Toddlers and Tiaras, I would probably stop. So just imagine you're a pedophile, and you're trying to get over your addiction. You've already been in jail once. You're on the sex offenders list. You can't go near a school or anything, and you're just flipping through channels, and all of a sudden you see it. Fuck. I'm just gonna watch it just for a second. I just want to see what this shit is. And he starts watching it, and next thing you know is he starts the whole spiral again. The whole spiral starts going. Next thing you know, he's on the computer talking to little girls about stuff that he shouldn't be talking to. And then next thing you know, he's in handcuffs again. And I kind of feel sorry for the guy because, I mean, he was kind of lured into it anyway. I mean, Toddlers and Tiaras, come on, that's kind of, I mean, he didn't do that on purpose. Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know much about pedophiles.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe. A lot of people ask me, I'm a redhead, A lot of people ask me if my carpets match my drapes, and I don't know what the fuck drapes are, so I can't answer that question. I'm sorry. I'm not big into interior design or anything. I play a lot of video games, and I do that when I should be doing more important shit, like trying to get back into school, but I just play video games instead. I play a lot of Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, especially first-person shooters. But I thought it would be cool, though, if instead of playing video games, when we got achievements, we didn't get gamer points, we got college credits instead. So, like, you're playing Halo 3 or whatever, and all of a sudden, boom, headshots. Like, you just earned Introduction to Physics credits. Like, fuck yeah. I would be so fucking smart if that shit happened. Syria's in the news. A lot of shit's going on in Syria right now. A lot of people dying. And I was in the doctor's office the other day, and a guy, we were watching CNN, and the waiting room had a TV, and I was sitting there watching CNN. There was a guy beside me, and we were just kind of watching it. And this thing about Syria came on, and they showed all these pictures of civilians and shit, and really horrific images. And the guy was like, "Man, at least we don't live in Syria." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true, but I mean, how far are you willing to take that thought? I mean, think about it. Okay, let's just have a hypothetical situation here. You work at a job at a factory. You get health benefits. You get health insurance. You get health benefits for your family and for your kids and everything. Then one day you start having these horrible headaches. You start getting nauseated, sick, and vomiting. So you go to the doctor, get an MRI. You have a brain tumor. So guess what? You get laid off the next week. And luckily, conveniently, you had a pre-existing condition, so they would not let you keep your health insurance. I think that's how it works. And so next thing you know, you've lost your job, you've lost your health insurance, you don't have any income coming in. So your wife has to work 2 jobs while she's supporting your 2 kids. They're living in a motel now, and you're in the hospital bed, pissing yourself every night. Then you can really tell yourself with conviction, hey, at least I don't live in Syria. I used to go to my friend's house to rock out to jam when I was younger. We used to play instruments and shit. And I used to play guitar, and they would always I'd be bored one night, and I'd call them, hey guys, what are you doing? And he's like, hey, we're jamming out, come on over. It's like, all right. So I'm coming over, and everybody's rocking out and shit. And I'm like, hey, this is awesome. Like, can I join in? Like, yeah. And what are they gonna hand me? Are they gonna hand me the guitar? Maybe the bass? Maybe we'll rock out some vocals? No. They hand you the fucking tambourine. Probably a good idea to find some new friends. Just saying. When I was younger, I had to struggle a lot with depression. And my mom didn't really help matters that much. She, one day, I don't know why, it wasn't my birthday or for Christmas or anything, she got me blackout curtains. If you guys know what blackout curtains are, I mean, that's exactly what they are. I mean, they're like dark black curtains that you can put over your windows to black out the sun during the day. And she came in with them, and she's like, hey, I got you these blackout curtains. I was like, oh, cool, thanks, Mom. And she was like, yeah, because I know you like sleeping in until 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's the way parenting works, Mom. I don't think you're supposed to inhibit my depression. Let me see. That's all I got on my note cards. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm a huge fan of hip-hop. I love rap. And yes, thank you. The other night, I was on YouTube, and I was listening to a song by Jay-Z called On to the Next One, which is a really fucking awesome song. And the top comment was, I listened to this song after I dumped my bitches. And the guy totally missed the point of the song. The point of the song isn't, and I know this guy had to be at least 17 years old. So, I mean, it's not like he's progressing on. The song is about progression. It's about moving onward. It's talking about moving onward with yourself intellectually and mentally. Like, finding something new to do. So this guy says, this is the song I listen to after I dump my bitches. And it's got like 100 thumbs up. And I'm like, yeah, you guys totally missed the point of the song. I mean, this guy's probably 17 years old. I mean, what is he progressing from after he dumps his bitch? I mean, is he progressing toward, another, is he progressing to like a mature 17-year-old high school student? Like, I don't think he really got the point of that song. Last night I was watching Science Channel, and they have a show on there called Through the Wormhole, which is a fucking awesome show. And it blew my mind last night. It was hot as fuck. And but the topic this time was about universe as a superorganism, like if the universe was alive. And it was basically talking about how the universe, like the Big Bang, and then they also have the thing called the Big Crunch, which is supposedly the universe is supposed to expand and then contract again. And if you think about it, it's supposed to be like a heartbeat. Anyway, I was sitting there watching this shit, and I realized now I understood why people don't really dig science. It's because they have these shows like this. The show is awesome. It's got Morgan Freeman hosting it. But then like they interview like these theoretical physicists and these quantum mechanic physicists and shit. And like these are the nerdiest dudes. Like these guys have got to go to public relations school or something because they've got to work on their public relations. Like for 30 seconds, they have like a shot of like these theoretical physicists. They have like a blackboard of like all their equations and shit just sitting right there. And then like they're just standing there like just looking at the camera, just smiling, like for 30 seconds. And you're like, what the fuck? Like they need to have somebody like Wiz Khalifa, like host these shows, like somebody who's hip, somebody who's cool, like the younger generation can get into. So like he comes in and he's like, yo kids, work hard, play hard, learn physics and shit like that. And then maybe more people will like physics. I don't know, that's just me. But that's all I got right now, guys. I wish I had more, but thank you very much.
Sam asked